Confederate Button, which I've never found. I'm floored. Hey folks, my name is Spencer and I just arrived at a beautiful old home site here in North Texas. Let's take a look. We've got a nice flat space here with some glass lying around, and I see some old foundation stones there. So in the late 1800s there was a home site here. It is long since gone, but hopefully there's some stuff left in the ground. I'm optimistic. It's a very difficult to get to spot, so I'm thinking maybe some other treasure hunters haven't been here. I'm gonna get my metal detector out and let's just see what we can find. So you might be able to see just right there, I see what looks like a square corner of a old harmonica plate. Wow. Oh, I hit it with the shovel. But still, to find a complete harmonica plate is fairly uncommon. Usually you find pieces of them. Many people mistake this for being the reed, but well, there's one note left right here. This is actually a reed. This right here is going to be the reed that would vibrate and actually make the note that you were aiming for when you're playing your harmonica. Appears to be some sort of button. I can't believe what I'm holding in my hand right now. What I've got is an incredibly rare piece of American history. I'm gonna show you guys up close here, but this is gonna be a Confederate button, which I've never found. I'm floored. So I'm just giving this a little toothbrushing, and you can see here CSA for Confederate States of America. This is my first Confederate button. I found many Union buttons, but this is a rare find. And the reason I'm shaking a little bit is always double check your holes. I just double checked, and pen pointer's dying on me, but it's not all the way screwed in. There's something else in there, so I'm just gonna keep it rolling. There's definitely something down there, and I got it. I'm not seeing anything. Wait! You've got to be kidding me. So I'm just brushing this one off. Also gonna be a Confederate States of America button. I don't sell my stuff. To me, holding on to that history feels like part of my heritage, and you know, I'll put it in a nice display case. Let's see what else is around here. You can see what looks like a coin. So let's pluck it out. Oh yeah. Not sure on the year just yet, but look at that beauty. We're still heading in the right direction here. Hopefully we can get on some more coins, but I don't think we're gonna beat those Confederate buttons. That's gonna be hard to beat. All right, I'm just tucked up under this tree, and I'm getting a really faint 50, 60 signal. That's the kind of signals you want to dig if you want to find Indian heads. All right, we got another Indian head here. I brushed it off a little bit, and it's looking pretty nice. See if we can get a date. So this one is gonna go 1888. What a beautiful number. And a little less common finding the 80s versions and then so on down to 70s, which are nearly impossible to find. But another Indian head penny. You know, you may go through periods of frustration where you're just digging nothing but trash, 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 or just having difficulties getting permissions, but whenever you do find those amazing sites, it makes it all that much more worth your while. I'm heading over now to check out this signal that's just really baffling me. It's about the size of a quarter, but it's ringing up a 55, which is typically like a bottle cap signal. I don't know, let's see what it is. It's ringing up at a 55. I'm hoping for maybe a token here, but let's see what we got. Or a button. That appears that it's going to be an old flat button maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call flat button on this one. Or maybe this is a token. Alright, well, it's not very often, but every once in a while you're metal detecting and something just happens that you think, now that's what I'm looking for. That's how it's supposed to happen. And that's what happened right here. Look at this, guys. Flip out the plug. There it is, right on the bottom. I see a little silver coin staring at me. Looks like a dime. See if I can reveal the identity with it still. Oh yeah. I see a familiar coin there. Man, you gotta love it when this happens. Oh yeah. Let's see what we can get off of this coin. Right here in the right above my thumbnail there is a D for the D mint mark. So let's see what we can get for the year. That one's gonna be a 43. Some interesting patina on it. Looks like some roots were growing over it or something. But I bet with some light cleaning, maybe some baking soda or something, that would clean right off. So nice old 43 silver mercury dime. I've got a signal in the hole that is a signal that is very, very, very rarely heard. It is a very high toned 80, 90 bouncy signal, and on my particular metal detector, which is a Fisher SE, the F75, whenever you hear that signal, you know you have a big silver. So this is going to be a special one. You're going to want to watch and see what we got here. So just in case you have a Fisher, I want you to see this signal I'm talking about. It's an 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90. When you get that signal, you got a big silver in the hole. And you can hear the chatter I'm getting. I'm right under a power line, but I believe we're gonna have a big silver. Let's get to it. Yep. Right there. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I just snagged my water. And my first guess right off the bat is going to be a walker, which is a fairly more common $50 size coin. Yeah, I think I see the big eagle on the back. So you do see these come around. Yep, it's going to be a walking $50. Man, to see a big, beautiful chunk of silver come out of the hole just makes my day. It's definitely seen some good time in the soil, just collecting dirt. I see a D there. It's gonna be a Denver Mint, but right under this power line, 1943 walking $50. It's a pretty good find. Alright, I didn't even get moving and I already had another higher tone signal, and I'm going to show you how close it was to this next hole, but I've got another silver. 3 silvers in a row. 3. That is my personal best. 3 digs in a row, 3 silver coins. Let's see what this one is. So here's the hole where I just dug that silver walking half. I moved only that far away, and as you can see right here in the clod, I have another silver coin. There it is, still in the clump. See that silver rim? Well, it looks nice. It looks like probably dime size. It was ringing in like a dime, so that would make sense. And based on what we've been finding, I'm going to call a mercury dime here. Nope. We got ourselves a Rosie. One of the first years, probably, for Roosevelt dime. But still shines up like new. I've been digging and digging and digging and finding a lot of Wheaties. Show you them in the wrap up. But I was just digging what sounded identical to a clad quarter, and what I mean by that, on the Fisher F7.5 it rings in an 80 to 83, but this was a deeper signal, and once I got a little closer it started getting that little bit more of a bouncy high tone, 86, 87, 88, like we saw with the silver $50, a bouncy high tone. So I believe what we have is a silver quarter in the hole. Alright, what I'm looking at is just right there in the bottom of the hole. It was actually in the sidewall there, and I just kind of flipped it out, and it appears to be silver. Wow. That is something that you don't see every day. This is going to be a silver Washington, but my goodness. This coin saw some use in its day. I think this is the most worn Washington I've ever seen before. And this one appears to be a 1942. You know, you may go through periods of frustration where you're just digging nothing but trash, 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 or just having difficulties getting permissions, but whenever you do find those amazing sites, it makes it all that much more worth your while. Wow, what a day. Let's go over this stuff. We got a harmonica plate, which is always a nice old relic. Another one to go with it, we had the old thimble here, which I did not record. We got a nice pile of wheat pennies here. The oldest one was 1918. We got our mystery token, which turns out to say 5 free plays. And I'm just still amazed how much silver we got. Look at all this. First year Roosevelt. We got our mercury dime, our $50 walking half, and another nice one with the Washington quarter there at the end. We got 2 Indian head pennies, And I believe the oldest here is 1888 on that one. And then, wow, still speechless over finding two, not one but two CSA Confederate buttons in one hole. So, man, what a day. Well, if you did enjoy today's hunt, I do post these videos every week. So come on back and I'll see you next time. And we'll get out there and see what we can find. Take care.